What's up, guys? So welcome back to the channel. Will Beck here, local photographer and filmmaker here in Charlotte County, Florida. And today we're going to be going over the 2022 what's in my bag. And so this is one of those fun things, right? You hear all the time that gear doesn't matter, you know, just shoot with what you got. And that's absolutely true. However, if you are anything like me and you like to nerd out on gear, this is a video for you. Go ahead and smash like and subscribe, and we're going to just jump right into it. This is the Mercer Culinary Knife Bag. One of the pieces of gear that I'm using right now is a Manfrotto tripod. That hasn't changed. I used it last year, and hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So that's exactly what I did. My phone's on there right now. I'm still shooting with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, okay? And that thing is a beast. I've seen no reason at all to upgrade. That's what I'm shooting on right now. Let's go into, well, always stay hydrated, right? So remember that. Go ahead and just grab a bottle of water right now. Pause the video if you need to. I'm going to stick to my guns on that. You've got to be drinking at least a gallon of water a day. Very first thing, top of the bag. Hopefully you can see it. The Rode VideoMic NTG. But this thing is a beast. This is my go-to, one of the biggest investments I've made for my YouTube channel. I like this because it's versatile. I can plug it into my computer, I can plug it into my smartphone. Because this is such a beast, here's a link up here to a video where I did like a wind test and everything else. It's a full review on it, so we're not going to beat a dead horse with that. But yeah, Rode VideoMic NTG, that's what I use for my audio exclusively, except for right now whenever I'm just using straight out of the iPhone itself. So there's that. Charger cables, both charging docks and everything else. You got to be able to light your scene. You establish your scene, you got good audio, you need light. Bam, these two right here. This one is the LumeCube Panel Pro. I absolutely love it. This is a LumeCube Panel Pro, and you can go through here. It goes from 3000 Kelvin all the way up to 5700 Kelvin, right? That's nice. You click the button, you can choose color. Second one, this is the Aperture MC, right? The little Amran, whatever you want to call it. Ultimately, this is a good backup light, or you know what I'm saying? Set this up on a tripod like I have in here, and then you can pop it up behind you if you have a dark background or a lighter background, just to create that depth of field that you always want. You can do different colors, accents, moods, and whatnot. It's magnetic right here, so literally I can set it and forget it, and I can just leave that thing running the entire duration. Now, the gimbal. This is the DJI OM4. I absolutely love this thing. And what you'll see on it is this little clamp. I'm gonna have to, like, I don't even remember where I got it. I wanna say I got this off of Amazon. But this is just a basic clamp, right? Keep in mind, it's gonna tear up your OM4 in the handle. And I always put, for the Manfrotto tripod, the quick release adapter right here. So I can always set it up, and then I'm just good to go. I'm gonna show you exactly how I set this up real quick. I put the Rode VideoMic on the right, the Panel Pro on the left, adjust it. Anyway, so bam, there's a setup. Stand by. That was a freaking headache, man, honestly. So there you go. Aperture MC, 2 charger cords, sunglasses, water, right? Here's my B cam. Now the first thing that you'll probably notice is this like quick and little handy dandy tripod that actually came with the OM4. On the DJI Osmo Action, this thing is a freaking beast. I beat the hell man. I beat the hell out of this thing on a continual basis. Tossing it in the water, freaking throwing it on the lawnmower. I use this thing all the time. All the time. I've even used it in this video here. So the biggest, bam, there it is. Now I can set it down anywhere, or you can angle it and I can get those cool little shots or spin around. You know what I mean? Just like the versatility of this B camera. Perfect, beautiful. So there it is. Here is my C camera, the DJI Mavic Air 2. There it is. To complement that, I do have a Moment landing pad. In this pouch, I also keep my V&D filters for the Light Chaser Pro kit that is on the 12 Pro Max right now. Beautiful cinematic movements. and there's really, I've yet to see a reason to upgrade yet. This is the circular polarized filter for the Light Chaser Pro kit, and this is the VND 3 to 5 filter. You get both of those with that kit. It's amazing. This is not sponsored by any stretch of the imagination. Nobody sent me any of this for free. The Vivid Collection by Polar Pro for the Mavic Air 2. These things just look pretty. These things are beautiful, right? Like, there I go throwing them. Sometimes, like if I wait like 3, 4, 5 days and be like, hey, I want to go fly my drone or whatever, get some footage, what ends up happening is I turn it on after it's been fully charged. I turn it on after 5 days and I've got like 50-60% battery left. And to me, that aggravates me. DJI, if you're listening, which you're probably not, fix that. The M1 MacBook Air. Absolutely. Beautiful piece of machinery. This is what I do all of my editing on. Premiere Pro, you're freaking fired. The reliability and the anxiety and then that deep urge of freaking chunking it out here and letting somebody just freaking Mark McGuire that thing across the entire baseball field would just tickle my fancy so much. T7 by Samsung. This is a nice little terabyte rubber band because, well, you know, I could probably put this to use right now actually. Hey, look at that. Now this is the MX Master 3 mouse. This magnetic wheel, listen. I love that. That's satisfying. You can't go wrong with a good, decent pen, right? Now this one is pretty decent because, like, not only is it a pen, but it's also kind of helpful. You know what I mean? You can persuade people to get away from you, right? Social distancing, remember that. I do keep a trash bag in this one and some electrical tape. Never know when you need that. I do have this little tabletop tripod. I went ahead and went down to Best Buy and got the Sunpack vlogger kit. This is literally the only part that actually serves any purpose to me. I like to take my little accent light, throw it on here. That's pretty much it. All right, now Small Rig comes out with some beast gear. We all know that by now. This is one of my favorites. Now, friction arms. Can't go wrong with the friction arm, especially whenever you're out and about doing run and gun. You never know where you're going to need to either set up your B camera, right? If I want to set up my B camera right now and just get another silly angle, real time, let's put it on this part, and it has a nice little tabletop clamp here, little C clamp. And so, literally, stand by. Literally, I can come here on something solid like this, just open it up more, crank it down, like an angle, and then twist it, stuff like that. Who needs a Gorilla Pod whenever you can just set up your B camera that fast? Or even your A camera. I can tell you this right now, it'll hold this entire rig that I'm recording on. This nice little Small Rig C-clamp with the swivel ball head attachment to it. Love it, absolutely. Those of you that have been following the channel for a while, I know I've said that a few times, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, you should probably do that now and ring the notification bell, because we do go out into the woods, go out kayaking, and I do stupid stuff like fly drone off the kayak and whatnot. I go out in the woods, around wilderness, snakes, like anything can happen, right? So with that being said, I always have a nice fixed blade on me. Got a little fire starter made by Schrade. Complacency is what kills. Complacency is the devil. Complacency is not good. Therefore, if you have the opportunity to have a decent little fixed blade, absolutely. That is a non-negotiable. I always have some sort of blade on me. Open up this one. Always, always, always have some noise canceling headphones, right? Bluetooth. So it's got to be wireless and it's got to be noise canceling. These are the little cheap ones from JBL. I got them at Walmart. They get really small. You can't argue with that. Like, these things are little beasts. Other than that, in here, like I said, just the little adapter cables. This is the hub adapter made by Hyperdrive, model FD28C. this one here, because as we all know, right? As we all know, that Apple has yet to decide that they want to give us freaking reader cards, like, and that's what this exactly does. Like, it's got a spot for large SD card, small micro SD card, 2 USBs, and then you still have your 2 USB-C ports. A couple markers, last pocket, last but not least, right? For the Light Chaser Pro Kit, this is what it comes with. Nice little grip or whatever that you can, you know what I'm saying, like move that. And it attaches to the actual phone case. Like I said, I'm not really using it. So, but that's what it looks like. That's what it comes with. Gotta love that. Little lens pen. Gotta love that. Lenspen.com. There it is. You can brush it off. Unscrew it. Wipe it clean. Alright, lens pen. It is what it is. Always keep a pad of paper with you. Alright. Because let me know right now, how many of you had an idea and be like, oh, I have an idea for another video. I need to go shoot that video, but it's in the middle of the night, or I'm out and about, maybe my phone's dead, or something's dead, and I just need to just write down ideas, write down shot sequences, write down whatever the case may be. Another Allen key to make adjustments on my gear. But yeah, that's literally, I mean, it looks like a lot of junk. It's not a lot of junk, it's a lot of gear. But in this pack, like, I'm happy to say that I can go absolutely anywhere. Go from filming, get drone footage with the C camera, get my B-roll, B camera. Like, I have 3 cameras to work with, a laptop. I can use the 5G connection that I have through my provider, and then I can use that as a hotspot. I can literally upload after editing. Like, literally, this is one-stop shop, out and about. All you gotta do is find a plug, which I found 2 down here, and I wasn't even aware of that. So yeah, absolutely, you can literally go out, film anything that you want, like, and then upload it on the fly. You want to talk about run and gun photography and filmmaking? Come see me. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, here's that fishing rig that I hook up to this and my fishing pole. Yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go watch that little short video. You'll see what I'm talking about. Here's these pieces attached to the drone, and yeah, that gives me a little bit better peace of mind. Actually, I can go to that lake over here, and then I can land on it, take off on it, or if I'm flying off of the kayak again, or whatever the case may be, it's just that peace of mind. It's one of them pieces of gear for peace of mind. You know what I mean? That's gonna cut it out for as far as like what's in my bag itself. I would like to say that I actually minimize down even more. I wake up in the morning, grab my backpack, head on out. You know what I'm saying? And then I just capture content. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up today. That's what's in my bag for 2022. I hope every single one of you has an amazing week. And yeah, we're gonna start crushing it even more. Time to go even harder, you know, with the content and whatnot. So I'm excited. I'm super excited for this year. I got a lot of cool stuff going on. Thanks again. If you haven't already, remember, hit that like and subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss another episode. And with that, we are out.